Hi friends, welcome to Education Academy and welcome to 100 Days Guidance Program. Today our discussion point is what is the difference between success versus failure in the competitive examinations and what are the necessary points we have to know to get success in the competitive examinations. As you all know that our target is 5000 selections from the upcoming notifications. Daily you have to maintain a schedule of at least 8 hours per day. In that 8 hours you have to study the subject daily, revise the subject daily, take at least 1 or 2 examinations or small tests daily. This should be your daily schedule, then only you will achieve the target. Right, we back to our discussion point. What is the difference between success and failure? Why only some people are getting successes or getting jobs in the competitive examinations, and why some people are completely failing and losing their jobs in 1 or 2 marks? According to my observations and experience, there are 2 reasons. First one is the level of intelligence. So, first we should know what is the intelligence and what is the difference between knowledge and intelligence and how to improve intelligence. If we improve intelligence, our success rate will also be improved. And the second point is a mentor necessary? We will discuss these 2 points which are very much useful to get success in the competitive examinations. First we will discuss the second point. Is mentor necessary in today's competitive examinations? Many internet websites are available, many free books are available, many free materials are available, many YouTube channels are available. In this time, is this a correct decision to pay money or to pay something to get a mentor? And what is the duty of mentor? And is mentoring is compulsory to achieve a government job? Yes, according to my opinion, the success in the competitive examinations is depends upon 80% on the student itself. If the student knows the subject well and if he knows the study techniques and if he knows the examination techniques, if he has complete self confidence, so he is solely responsible for the success. But in today's environment, how many students are aware of these stress management techniques, examination techniques, study techniques, memory techniques, and methodology of getting a subject completely for the purpose of examination point of view? So 80% of success depends on the student, and 10% of the success depends on the methodology or strategy that is going to be planned, that is going to be implemented by the student, and remaining 10% success is completely dependent on the guidance of a mentor. So if we want to know it scientifically, 80% of the success depends upon the students itself. 10% of success depends upon the strategy he follows to get success in the examination. This strategy has to be given by the mentor only because the student has not experienced any competitive examinations. The mentor should experience competitive examinations and he should be a winner, then only he can give mentorship. And 10% is completely dependent on mentor. So if you are not receiving any type of strategy or any mentorship, you will be losing the 20% of success. So why many students are failing means many students are failing in this 80% sections because they are not following study techniques, methodology techniques, knowledge techniques, memory techniques, and they are not following certain strategies, and they are not following the guidelines of the mentor. So they are completely failing in the competitive examinations. So I think mentor is necessary to guide you to what to study and when to study and how to study and what not to study and what type of strategy you have to implement to get success in the examinations. So this is the first point, and it is completely my personal opinion only. At second point we will discuss how to improve intelligence. Before discussing this point, we have to know the difference between intelligence and knowledge. Many students or many people are confused about the words knowledge and intelligence. Knowledge is a piece of information. For example, if a knowledge means 2 plus 2 is equal to 4, it is a completely knowledge. What is the intelligence means? Application of knowledge to a particular situation which is faced by the student is called intelligence. That means knowledge is only a data, only a information. So many students are thinking that if we have sufficient books, if we have sufficient material, if we have sufficient videos, we can get success. But these are all come under this category, that is knowledge. So you have to improve your intelligence. Intelligence means how to apply these knowledge to the examination situations, how to apply the content of videos, how to apply the content of textbooks, how to apply the content of materials in the examinations, then only you will be successful. So the difference between knowledge and intelligence is knowledge is a piece of information or data only. Intelligence is how to apply these data or information to the real life situations, then only you will be successful. So how to improve our intelligence? Before discussing how to improve intelligence, the intelligence of a person is completely dependent on 4 type of things. Improve intelligence. The intelligence is completely dependent on the environment, health, and food. These are one and same. Once students' health, environment, and food are completely responsible for his intelligence. And second one, his efforts. And third one, his self-confidence. His self-confidence and perseverance. Perseverance means sticking up to a single item, that is called perseverance, that is patience. This is the third point. And fourth point, that is methodology, that is strategy. So if you want to improve your intelligence is nothing related to your genetic information or your physical environment. Your intelligence is completely dependent on environment, health, and food. So you have to make your environment, you have to make your health, you have to make your food which is completely useful for intelligence. We will discuss what type of environment we have to create, what type of health we have to maintain, and what type of food we have to take to improve intelligence in the next class. And efforts, the correct efforts the student has to put up on a subject, and the student has to be self-confident, otherwise he will be depressed and he will not be remembering any point. The self-confidence and perseverance. Perseverance means sticking up to a single item, and patience. and methodology, how to study, what to study, when to study, what not to study, how to revise, how to make notes, all these are come under this strategy. If a person knows these four items, we can make any illiterate person into a successful person. So in this point, we have to discuss that we have to improve our intelligence in environment, health and food section, efforts, self-confidence and perseverance, and methodology. We will discuss about these topics in the next class. And here we have to know a simple rule, that is, many students are preparing for the government examinations for a longer time. That means some students are preparing for 1 or 2 years, some students are preparing for 6 or 7 or more than 10 years. But they are feeling that we are very superior, we are very seniors, and we don't need any guidance or we don't need any mentorship from anywhere. We know everything. We know everything attitude is a completely dangerous to this field. So some people who entered into the competitive examinations last 3 months ago or 6 months ago or within 1 year, they are feeling themselves that they are juniors. My dear students, please listen. In the competitive examinations, there is no such type of category. If you are preparing for 10 years or if you are preparing for 10 months, there is no difference. You don't think like I am a senior and you don't degrade yourself like a junior. Here, no seniors and no juniors, only aspirants who is following his daily schedule, who is completing his daily schedule and who knows according to the syllabus and who prepares well, then only he will be successful. So, don't think yourself that I am a senior, I will get everything. And don't be depressed that I have entered the competitive field 3 months ago, 6 months ago, how will be I will be successful in the competitive examinations. Don't feel like that also. No matter of seniors, no matter of juniors, only aspirants. Okay, thank you.